Trader at TechTrader.com. It is September the 11th, 2023, the 22nd anniversary of the 9/11 attacks. God bless all those brave souls. And let's go on, talk about the market today, which was powerful, closing near the highs for the day, going away. A great start to the week, and there were a lot of stocks running. I had to cut this list down in half. But let's take a look at the ones I like. At AFRM coming through a double top, and then maybe another double top here. It looks to me like this thing's on the run into the 28 to 31 zone short term. CBAY also popped, engulfing reversal bar. Looks to me like it has designs on 21. CDLX swing is looking really good, and it popped out of a flag today. Also an engulfing reversal bar from 1682 to 1863, finished 1849 at 114. That's a 6.5% gain. Volume was about 500,000 shares, not big, but it's a thin stock, and this thing looks like it's going to 23 and maybe 28.30. COCO finally broke out of its 3-month consolidation after a huge multi-month run. I saw this go from 7 handle to today's high at 32. So it's five-fold increase since November. Right now, mid-channel target 35, upper channel 42. Big day for Cardlytics as it exploded on 25 million shares, 64%. And went vertical from 18 to 28 before backing off, finishing at 26.15, up 63 and 3/4%. As I said, a lot of volume. This is breakout stuff, but there is some resistance from the double top back in October, in the winter of 21. So we shall see if they can get some follow through. We may see low and then mid 30s. CVNA maybe popping a flag here. It was up 362 or almost 8%. The key is to get this over 52.65. Then I think you're on your way to high 50s and low 60s at least. EyePoint looks like coming out of a fourth wave falling wedge consolidation. There's your wedge. Note where it came through the prior highs and the trend line. Snap back today, $1.50, 15%. It looks to me like the stock is going to get up and retest 15 and then 18, 19 zone. GCT is accelerating. The angle is going vertical, jumping another 9% on 2.9 million, which is a good volume for that stock. My target's now 21, 26. LTRX, a bit of a fall through. Only about 14 cents or about 3%, but nevertheless, it's in resistance here. So we got to get up to this and out of this base for this thing to go to 7 3/4, where I think it's headed. With the interim target about 7. MJ and all the marijuana stocks running like the wind. This one exploded. Traded 9 million shares, and when it has gone vertical for a week and a half now, from a low of about 285.90 to today's high at 463, closing 456, up 16%. Looking for a bit of a follow through beyond this. There's going to be resistance a little higher than about 485. To get through that, we're looking at 5.5, 6. MNSO is channeling up on a very sharp angle. It's at the highs. If it gets through here, I would look for 30.5 and 32. MSOS, another marijuana ETF on the run, as you can see, as the government contemplates banking for the marijuana stocks. That should be very positive for them. This run 481 to over 9, finishing 917. Can momentum carry this further? Target is 11. Shark Ninja, which went public recently and came down after the IPO, has jumped from 26.5 to 40.84 today before finishing 39.91, up 489, a 14% gain. Mine was the biggest day it's had on an up day, 4.8 million, but it is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll see if this extends your next target, 45. TLRY, obviously with marijuana stocks running, this is taking out a long-term declining tops line here, pull back to test it, now it bounced. It's at resistance, but it had a good day, up 8%, 90 million shares. Stock could extend here. I'm looking for 4 and 5. Tango Therapeutics broke out 6 weeks ago and coiled ever since. Today it popped that coil. Looking for 935 and 11 on your next targets. Well, Tesla popped, jumping a mere 24.43. Breaking out a little mini wedge through the moving averages. Lateral price resistance as well. There's a gap up here just above 281-ish. And if we get through that, we could see a retest of the July high, which got us up to 299. Beyond that, 335. And the tracking stock for it, TSLL, also broke out today and now may be headed for a test of first 18.25 and then 19.25. And finally, ULBI tech traded swing broke out of a wave 4 coil. I believe it's headed to 11.5 and maybe even 12.75, 13. And let's look at some of the hot stocks at thetechtrader.com. Good night, everybody.